Queen Spirit 1126 here for another reading. All right, so today we are doing angel number 12. So a couple things that you want to remember when you think about the number 12. One is the number for our manifestation, kind of our go, get started type thing. 2 is our connection, co-creation with spirit. Definitely in this sense, in this reading it is. While I was shuffling your cards, I did get that spirit is currently guiding you through the fire. Okay, so even in a time where things look like everything is up in the air, you are being guided. So trust in that guidance. All right, so I got us some decks here. Definitely think we are going to use all of them. But I did want to get a start with our chakra wisdom card. Those two came out, so I kept them. All right, we're gonna split in the middle. Grab the one at the top. All right, so we have second chakra, sacral chakra, reward myself. I know I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life. I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. All right, so this is taking rewards, and this is also opening our minds to what those new rewards might be. Okay, so everything isn't always, look at that, joy and contentment. You guys saw that fall, right? Well, it kind of like skimmed off the bottom. I'm going to put that here. Joy and contentment. Reward myself. There is joy and contentment in rewarding myself. Here, I'll put that there. There we go. All right, and then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse here. All right, and this is definitely like, this is the vibe that you have been feeling stuck and you haven't been moving forward because you haven't taken time out to enjoy those things in life that spirit has given you. So it's kind of like you've been in this space where everything's been going wrong and you've been having to do everything for yourself, and you know, you're finally in a place where you don't have to do everything. You don't have to fight so hard, but you're still in there fighting and you don't understand why you're moving forward. Well, the game has changed. You know, the values are different. Like, things have changed. Okay. So we are going to keep that up there. We're going to keep our angel card. All right, so we are going to do past, present, and future. Future is going to be future advice, or I should say advice for your future, to make it work out the best for you, okay? So we are going to pick a card for the present first. Then we're going to move to a card for our past. Alright, anytime now, card can come out. Alright, card for our future. Try that. Whoa. I have a feeling a card is going to come out for our future. We'll take both of those. And then we'll pick a card out of our Zodiac deck for the past. Okay. There we go. Oh, Sagittarius. I get it too with that lightning bolt energy, that fire. I'm gonna grab a Starseed Oracle card too. All right, lifting the veil. All right, we're gonna turn these cards over. And we are going to focus on our present. All right, so 1, we have manifestation, right? 2, we have our co-creation with spirit. Also, we have our second chakra. 1 resonates with fire energy, wands energy, just because it's all about doing, initiating, taking your passions and manifesting them into something physical. Like our dreams, our aspirations. So, and then we have the number 3, which honestly goes with communicating that with the world, kind of like sharing your gift. And I think that might be the reward to yourself, is sharing that gift. Okay, so we're going to start here. Community. So you might be in a place right now where you are sharing your gift. Look at that. 3 and 9 is 12. Like, you guys saw me just pull those cards randomly. So definitely sharing that gift with the world is so it's kind of like, this is your calling. These are things that you were meant to do. Okay. I can't help but notice this little ring that he has in his hand. It's like the circle, what goes around comes around, kind of like never ending, closing out a cycle and beginning a new one. On the bottom of this deck here, we have the 9 of water, which is taking the things that you have and the things that you love and realizing that they've helped you overcome. Like, you've overcome, like, look at everything that you've gone through and look where you're going now. It's like you're in a place where you're moving on to something better, something more. Okay? So we have the 9 here, 9 here. Again, we're at the ending, the closing of a cycle. We're at a time where you should be looking at everything that you've done and finding joy and contentment in it. It's like there is so much more in store for you. But right now, we're in a place where we should be enjoying what we have. And if we don't, we're feeling a little stuck. Okay? So, I'm going to grab a couple more cards. Look, that's that stuck feeling. We got that 8 of water here. So 9 of water, 8 of water. Our emotions are not where we want them to be. I really don't feel like this is an intuition thing. I feel like you guys are following your intuition. You're doing what is asked of you, but you are not celebrating those things that you have. Like, you say that you're grateful and you are grateful for everything that you have, but you're not celebrating. Okay? So we have 5 of earth at the bottom. Again, all the hard work has been done. 12 is a number. You guys need to chill. All right, so this Sagittarius energy over here is making all the more sense now, okay? So we have, and look, we have that little circle in the back here. Back here is not complete. It's a circle here of fire, but it's incomplete. It's like we were moving, and the things that we should have found most important, the things that we should have been paying attention to, we weren't paying attention to. We realize that now. But then we have green, we have a little heart chakra here. But then we were a storm, honey. Look, number 9. We were a storm. We could not be stopped. Okay? So we have lifting the veil here, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. This is kind of like realizing that the energy that you were sitting in was more working against you than it was working for you. And so right now, here, we're in a place where we have a little regret, and we're not even recognizing all the growth that we've had. We're not recognizing it. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these cards, get us a couple cards for our past. This one on top wanted to come out. I'm going to grab it. Impatience, imbalance. That's, for some reason, I'm getting like distrust, misuse, lies. Okay, because we have the lightning bolt here. It's almost like this person was shooting lies at us with their, right? And look, I split right to the world in reverse. It's kind of like you broke a cycle, like that broken circle there. It's kind of like you broke a cycle, like something was going on, something was happening. And you lifted the veil. You somehow you opened up, and I feel like this is through perseverance, through doing, through moving forward. That Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy is I perceive. A Sagittarius's motivation is to look around to discover your own identity while identifying your place in the world. So in this situation, you were figuring out how to be your true best self. Fire's strong drive strives to stand out from the crowd as it rests in the mutable, go with the flow quality. The key phrase I perceive means there is motivation to look around to discover your own individuality while finding your place in the world. In this situation, ask yourself, how can I be my true best self? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. All right, so slow down so that you can perceive the depth as well as the breadth of the situation. Avoid careless unkindness. So this really gives me a vibe that in the past we were not our best self, not our nicest self, a little bit impatient, and we looked in the mirror and we got rid of the things that about ourselves that we just did not agree with. We just did not agree with these things. So we moved out of them. So it's like you've done the work, but you're still kind of regretting everything that you were in the past, regretting what you did and how you treated people, things like that. You know, I posted an affirmation on my Instagram earlier about just forgiving yourself for the past because it's something that you couldn't help. That's who you were at the time. You're not that person. You're more evolved now. Now you're somebody else, okay? Let's move right along and get some advice for our future. Okay. We have mature men and we have courtship, 4 and 5. So we got that number 9 all over again. There's a relationship here with this person, with this masculine. And I feel like you have been feeling a way about them, like a romantic way, but you haven't been able to open yourself up. Haven't been able to be that person, to be fully honest with yourself, to tell yourself and the whole world that that's what you wanted. Or this could literally be preparing you for this person that's going to bring you quite a bit of satisfaction. We got that number 9 again. All right. They're everywhere. All right. So I'm going to get one more card, maybe more than one. Let's see. Okay. So we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Again, this is reminding you that you have done the work. It's time to take that fire energy that you have stored up inside you and get in that space where you are ready to go. You are ready to get these things done for yourself, because you deserve love. You have done the shadow work. You did the shadow work here in your past. But right now you're in a place where you regret how you were. You regret everything that you've been through. Like, you have to end that. You deserve better. You deserve more. You worked hard to get into this place. So move into that space where you really just appreciate it and love it. This place of satisfaction. Tell me this isn't all looking like the same card. Joy and contentment. Reward oneself. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Find joy in that. All right. So that's all I have for the number 12, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.